radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers. On Station Head in the description.
Hey babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we're tapping into the sign of Aquarius for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Wherever you have the Aqua placement in your chart, you can apply this to. Before you get started, check me out on Etsy in the description below for your protection. That's the only place you can get a private read from me. Be aware of fake Instagram accounts. My ONLY Insta is directly below. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on Patreon. I post my personal spells, collective spreads, and all sorts of stuff on there. And other than that, we're just going to get into what is going on with you guys, Aquarius. Quiet. The cards are quiet for you guys. I feel like something is brewing. I almost feel like an energy with you guys being over something or over someone, but it's funny because the first card that came out for you is look beyond the surface. So the universe is kind of telling you, don't assume you know what's going on with this situation quite yet, Aqua. Allow it to develop, allow it to reveal itself for what it really is before you make too many assumptions. Connect to source. Yeah, I feel like you guys are about to make a rash decision. This could even be like a decision to travel, a decision to go somewhere, to do something that wouldn't maybe be the best decision for you. It's important for you to connect to source though, so that you don't make the wrong decision. Interesting. Okay, let's start here with look beyond the surface. This one says, avoid becoming distracted by surface issues. Focus on the underlying motivation, cause, and beauty in a situation. Seek ways to bring depth into your world. So you guys may be like worried about a petty argument or going tit for tat for someone, trying to get back at someone, wanting to at least get back for someone because of something they did. But I feel like, you know, that will get you off track, or it's just going to cause karma for you. A lot of times karma is not reflected through other people. It's you leveling up for doing the right thing in the situation, and you know, whatever happens to them, like, you know, they'll get theirs. What goes around does come around. But tapping into this energy, you guys, I feel like it's just best to kind of go about your business. We also have shedding the old that came out for you guys. So maybe scrapping a relationship, a friendship, a job, like just scrapping it completely. The best time to look for something is when you already have something as well. So you may want to just start to expand yourself and say, okay, you know what? I got to charge this to the game. I recognize that this isn't the best opportunity for me, so I got to go about my business. There is a change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure so that you will see these new prospects. So yeah, Aqua, tapping into this energy, there's definitely a hint that there's a change coming, a change going down soon for you guys. And we have connect to source. Someone may be honestly losing their job, or something may be changing, like in terms of a relationship. There may be a breakup on the way. It's not a breakup for the worst at all. This needs to happen if that's what's happening to you. But trying to hang on is like trying to catch a knife. You know, if a knife is falling, you don't want to try to catch it. It's just going to hurt you, cause a bigger mess. And now you have a whole nother thing to be mad about, a whole nother issue that was completely unnecessary. Full surrender is going to be required. Go within and discover what needs to be done. Create the shift required to attract what it is that you want, is what it says at the bottom of Connect to Source. Setting up parameters. Someone just doesn't quite know you yet. They don't know what you want. They don't know what you need. So if you started off a relationship, a friendship, even if it's like your relationship with your job, if you started it off trying to be too cool, you didn't want to cause any problems, so you focused on being low maintenance, that's kind of working against you at this point. So setting up parameters is about just telling someone like where your boundaries are. Like, do not try me like that. Because I like tapping into this energy, I feel like you feel very tried. But any situation where you're dealing with other people, you know, you're dealing with another perspective. So someone may genuinely not see what they're doing as too much, or maybe they just, you know, they're a bit naive. just like how kids, like, you'll get kids a Christmas present. Okay, so my mom told me the story about one time we went to Disney World. She took me to Disney World, and I was like, I can't wait to see what gifts I get for Christmas. And she was so pissed, like, because it's like, it's kind of like that, like someone just kind of needs their bubble popped, like, sorry babes, but this is the reality. Like, I don't know why you thought that that was appropriate, but it's not, you know, like that kind of energy. Like, I am picking up on someone who's just naive. They just not a thought behind those eyes. Assess your relationships and determine how they are aligned with your goals. Setting boundaries requires an honest evaluation of your present relationship. So yeah, assess your relationships and act accordingly. Set up some parameters. Total submersion. This one says, don't be afraid to totally immerse yourself in a project, interest, or goal. Give it 100% of your energy and you may find what your life has been lacking. So through totally committing and totally submerging yourself, deciding, okay, you know what, this is what I'm going to put my time and energy into, you'll also see positive effects from that as well. And then we have push to the surface. You may have become complacent, you might be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics in your life. So if you're unhappy with something, get to it immediately, Aqua. Address it head on, but not in the sense that you want to get back at someone or go tit for tat. Maybe have, you know, a meeting with your manager, or a meeting, not a meeting, but a conversation with your partner, the person you're talking to right now, and say, listen, this flat out makes me uncomfortable. Man, I had someone like that that I've dated before, and it was just like they immediately went to trying to hurt my feelings after I hurt their feelings, but I genuinely didn't know that I hurt them. So you don't want to end up in a situation where you cause more hurt and pain when a conversation could have, you know, kept this from happening. Let's see. I just heard they know. So if you're dealing with someone who knows that they're hurting you, then it may be time to shed the old, Aqua. Because I just heard someone talking about, well, they know they hurt me. And if they don't care, if someone looks at you straight in your face and you're crying and they look plain, that person is not for you. I don't care if it's a friend, a family member, or a partner. If they don't have it in them to be empathetic and considerate of your feelings, that's not for you. And that's your fault. I gotta be real. If that's your fault, like once you see that, no, you gotta go. You gotta go. If you stand there, you know, it's like fool me once, shame on, you know the saying, I don't know. Fool me 3 times, forget the peace signs, load the chopper, let it rain on you. J. Cole. There you go. Anyways. 5 of Swords in reverse and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I see that something isn't working, and I see that you've gotten hurt maybe perpetually by something. Let me turn this up right so you can see. And that's crazy how I was using the analogy earlier about it's like trying to catch a knife dropping. Literally. Synchronicities in your spreads reflected in the cards. If you can see, that's literally what I was talking about. But yeah, you guys, I feel like you've gotten hurt multiple times by this person, and it's like, okay, the first time it was like, okay, but if you didn't have a conversation, definitely try a conversation. You can't expect someone to know where your lines are. Common sense ain't so common, unfortunately. Sometimes you just have to tell people. Knight of Cups in reverse and the Empress in reverse. I feel like people just aren't seeing you for who you really are, so you need to expand and grow, Aquarius. Like I feel like it's time for a new friend group. I feel like it's time for maybe a move, a change. Like you just need to get out of your current space because they just don't get it. They're not able to provide you with what it is that you need. Like I'm just tapping into an energy of people who just, they don't have a value system set up for themselves. So it's like, how can they value you? I just get like a very tired energy. I get an incapable energy. Someone is like almost incapable of giving you what it is that you need. They will self-sabotage and cause problems until the day they die. 10 of Wands in reverse, 7 of Swords. Like, I don't know. I almost wanted to say Libra. Maybe that's a sign for someone, but I don't know, Aqua, tapping into this energy, I just feel like, you know, someone doesn't have the tools. They don't even have the tools to kind of treat you like the empress that you need to be treated. They don't have the kindness in their heart. They're cold and broken from relationships that they've been in. And if you choose to take on that project, then you also have to accept what comes with it. But for some of you, it's just a matter of scrapping the old, starting over fresh. 8 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Ay. This is a hard situation to kind of be in, because I feel like you guys have love for someone, or you want a job to work. You can see like the potential in the situation, but it's just not giving what you need. Either a conversation or letting go is going to be what you need to do. And it just sucks because in terms of like letting go, I feel like that's really hard for you guys because of all the work that you've put into it at this point. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Wands. You do have to choose this. I feel like some of you guys are kind of waiting for the universe to make it better. The 6 of Pentacles does have an energy of universal support. The universe kind of coming in, blessing you, giving you what it is that you need, helping you, you know, get a little further in whatever you're dealing with. But with that in reverse, and then the Ace of Wands, this is a choice that has to be made, and it's really all on you. Let's see what romance is talking about. Yeah, look at this. We have true love and flirt. This is opening your heart up to a journey where you can find partners that actually match your energy, who are actually good for you. At the bottom of true love, it says this is the romance of a lifetime. The bottom of flirt, it says extend your lighthearted energy to others. So to open your, you know, open up your options back again, because you're not getting what you want from this situation. So it's either like, we got to have a conversation. And if someone is telling you, I'm not going to do that, or they just keep making up excuses when you say, when you say I need communication and someone gives you pushback, what is there to push back? Like, you just got to go, because they're telling you to your face, read between the lines. They're telling you, I'm not going to give you what you want and need. Like, no, ma'am. For some of you, it's a matter of getting to know someone a little better, and them needing to getting to know the real you. Because if you kept it casual in the beginning, like, oh, I just want to see where things go. That's why it's important to set intentions, because even if you're not looking for something super serious and you really are open to see where things go, for whatever reason, when people hear that, they just take that as, oh, okay, I can take advantage of the situation. And it's like, no. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So it's about showing them the real you, Aquarius, and standing up for what you need. You know, not being afraid to ask for what it is that you need. All right. We have calling in your soulmate and stay optimistic about your love life. We have a wedding and reconciliation. So trust, Aqua. If it's meant to be, it will be. But you have to marry yourself first. You know, commit to being authentic to what it is that you need. If you need communication and someone refuses to give that to you, you have to open yourself up to more love. Because like I said, I was getting like an incapable energy of, and like someone genuinely not being able to provide to you what it is that you need. Wedding, the situation involves marriage, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, is what it says at the bottom of that one. Calling in your soulmate, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, and your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So some of you, it's time for you to manifest a new partner by taking the physical steps to manifest a new life, putting yourself in the position where you will find the type of person that you're looking for. Also be mindful of where you find the relationships, you know. Like if you go to a bar, you meet someone at a bar, that doesn't mean that it can't work, but it's kind of like Tinder, you know, like make sure where you're going, you know, if there's a high number of a certain kind of people, you may want to stay away from those places. Or if you notice that someone's just like slothy, or someone's like, you meet someone at school but they're known for being messy, like maybe stay away. See the ones that have gone before you and how they have endured, you know, this person. And it's just like, if they had to deal with a bunch of BS, it's high-key likely that you will as well. So don't walk towards those situations. No more fixer-uppers either. Ooh. All right, we have doable and we have hex. So for some of you, you don't have to walk completely away, but maybe take a moment and observe. Don't put too much more of your heart into the situation. Observe what it is that's kind of being presented here. Hex, be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves is what it says at the bottom of that card. So watch how someone acts in a certain situation. Are they acting out of love, or are they acting out of hurt? Are they acting out of, you know, like a naive space? Are they undeveloped? Like, do they need time to grow and develop, and then you guys can kind of come together later on? Like, read between the lines. I keep getting that message where it's like, look deeper. The key is within your grasp, is what it says, and I feel like that's the key to your happiness. We have Nas and Euphoria. At the bottom of Euphoria, it says honor yourself, and then at the bottom of Nas, it says feel loved and proud. So if you're in situations where you don't feel loved, if you don't feel proud to claim someone, or someone isn't claiming you, that may not be a situation that you need to be in, Aqua, because I just feel like people haven't appreciated you for who you really are. And it's time to say, okay, you know what? I got to scrap these relationships. Like, some people are really in your life for a reason and a season, you know, just for a short period of time so that you can learn something or whatever from them. And then it's kind of meant for them to cycle out. So allow them to cycle out if they need to. Speak your truth if that's what it is for you, because I'm getting a few different messages, a few sides of the coin for you guys. Some of you guys need to have a conversation. Your person, you'll be able to see too, you know, if someone freaks out, they give you pushback. If you say you need communication, if they say that you're too emotional or yada yada yada, that's them showing their true colors. You also have to pick up on it, you know. If you have never communicated what you needed to this person, give them a fair chance by doing that. And how they react is a reflection of what you're going to get moving forward. If it's a negative reaction, then Aqua, you may have to shed the old. If it's a positive reaction, then you guys should just be able to move forward. But, you know, someone may need their time, their space to grow. So give them that. And yeah, that was your message, Aquarius. Check me out on Etsy in the description below for your protection. That's the only place you can get a private read from me. Be aware of fake Instagram accounts. My ONLY Insta is directly below. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on Patreon as well. I post my personal spells, collective spreads, all sorts of stuff on there. And that was your spread. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.